Hey guys, welcome to AC Octagon Picks, where we break down fights and make picks. And today we're looking at our matchup between Oleksiejczuk taking on Meerschaert at middleweight. This is a striker versus grappler matchup and should be pretty fun. So looking at the fighters, first we have Meerschaert. He's 37-19 in his career. He's 12-11 in the UFC. 35 of his wins come by finish. He's got 29 submissions and 6 knockouts. And he stands at 6'1" with a 77.5-inch reach. Meerschaert, just a bit about him. He's an experienced grappler. He has elite submission skills. And honestly, his biggest skill is the ability to capitalize on his opponent's mistakes. His striking's okay. He kind of uses it to close the distance and initiate wrestling exchanges. His striking defense does have some holes, and he has been knocked out before. But overall, he's relatively durable, and his submission threats make him dangerous at any point during the fight. And he's taking on Oleksiejczuk. Mikhail's 20-9 in his career, 8-7 in the UFC. He has 16 wins by finish, 15 come by knockout, 1 by submission. He stands at 6 feet tall with a 74-inch reach. And Oleksiejczuk is a very powerful striker. He's got crisp boxing combinations and quick hands. And he's always looking to make the fight a slugfest early. He's looking to use heavy pressure and volume to kind of wear his opponent down. His takedown defense is all right, but as the fight wears on, he tends to struggle on stopping them. And he does have the potential to give up bad positions when he's on the ground because he does panic a bit. His jiu-jitsu is not the best, at least in some fights. I mean, he's training with the Fighting Nerd, so who knows, he might have changed it up a bit. And I think this matchup ultimately depends on Oleksiejczuk keeping the fight standing and trying to put Meerschaert out early. Meerschaert does have the grappling edge, but he does have a tendency to start slow, and his durability is relatively questionable. But if he can weather an early storm, he could definitely find a submission later on. But it's all dependent on, he's 30. What is he? 37 now. We got to consider that he's getting older and his chin might not be as good as it once was. And you got to consider Oleksiejczuk gassing out too in that scenario too. But it's worth considering that outcome because I think 6 of Oleksiejczuk's losses come by submission. So that is quite a lot. And he just tends to, like I said, he panics on the ground sometimes. When he gets in a bad position, he's always looking to, shoot up to his feet, or he'll give his back, or he panics. He panics, and that definitely is a risk in this fight, especially against Meerschaert. But that being said, I would expect this fight to go the distance. Both guys are finishers, so this one should be good. And that being said, just some props to look at. I'm going to name 4 right now, or 5 actually. You could do the no distance, or you could take the under on the round total. It'd probably be 1.5, so it's a little risky there. And then some straight props. You could do Oleksiejczuk TKO. I don't think that's a bad prop. He's probably going to try to go out there in the first round and knock him out, so that's worth a shot. You could do Oleksiejczuk by TKO or points if you don't think he'll get the job done inside the distance, which is possible because Meerschaert can be tough. And then just the last one I'm looking at is Meerschaert by submission because, as I was saying earlier, Oleksiejczuk is very prone to giving up submissions, and Meerschaert is a submission specialist, no doubt. So it's definitely something to consider in this fight, just knowing Meerschaert's ability to he's not out until he's knocked out, basically, or until he's finished. So, those are my breakdowns, my opinions, my viewpoints. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I always like to hear it. I always like getting other people's opinions. And peace out.